Hi all, Angela here. You don't know it, but I've been out of commission for several days. Been very sick. So I'm gonna try to make a video today and we'll just see how it goes. I mean, the worst that can happen is I can't make it and I'll have to say goodbye today. But I've missed you guys and missed being recording and missed working on my books and missed being in my art room, but I've been sick since I don't know, but I don't know how long I've been sick. So, but I did come in here and work a little bit. This is the front of the book. I've added this page here with a nice large pocket. We still have these two to do and this one, but I added this one here. I just really like that. That's so pretty. And we have this to do and these to do in the front. So I wanted to tell you this one that I put the lace on. Let's see if I can find it. Is this it? No, that's not it. Let me keep looking. I think it's up the other way. Oh, it's this one. Originally I had a shorter pocket across here and I wasn't really happy with the shorter pocket, and then the more I got to looking at it, the more crooked it looked. So I finally took it off and I realized that I just don't like this shiny ribbon underneath, and the whole thing just looked wonky to me. So I removed that pocket and I put this little larger one on, and I love that much better. So we need to put something in there. I don't know if I told you, but I also changed these two pages. This had the music sheet behind it. Was it this one? Yes. And I just did not like it. So I put some little scraps in there and I love that much better. It looks a lot better. Okay, so let's go back to the front of this book. Now, the one thing that Gail does in her altered books is she usually just puts something here that they can write on or something like that. So I was thinking about maybe cutting this out, if I can fussy cut today, and putting that on there. Now, I don't know if I want to leave this as a white page or not yet. But I figured on this one they could at least write, you know, who it's to and who it's from, or something like that. Remember when you're fussy cutting to try and follow where your scissors are headed. So in other words, you're following the tip of the scissors, not right where you're cutting. And that will help you fussy cut much, much easier. And then if stuff starts getting in your way, just clip it off so that you can continue working without interference. But you'll find if you follow the tip of the scissors, it will just kind of keep walking around the piece and eventually you'll snip it all off. Now, it won't be perfect. I don't work in perfection here because it's a beautiful handmade journal and there's no need for perfection. It creates its own beauty as it's being made. So, anyway. So, I hope everybody else is staying very well. I hope no one gets sick like I've gotten sick. It's just not worth it. You just don't even want to get sick. Now, would like another round one there. Now if I cut that out, then I would have that color behind it. That would work. Let's see. That's the same size. But I might want to use that clock somewhere. Definitely don't want the clock behind it, but this back page would be very pretty. That's so pretty though, isn't it? But I'm going to cut it out. Oh. These other scissors work so much better. These are the Tim Holtz. Can't get myself to quit looking where I'm cutting. Look where you're going. Look to the end of your scissor. I'm turning the paper. I'm turning my scissors a little bit, but it's really mostly turning your paper and not the scissors. Okay. There. That gives it kind of a something to look at. If we decide to do that, let's ink this up. Inky, inky. Oh, so I need to set my timer. I'm trying to upload videos today. I wanted to upload my one with my Etsy, but I can't get, I just can't go through all the work of getting all my stuff put on Etsy today. It's just too much. So that looks okay with the white page, but what if we put blue under it? Or what if we put birdhouses under it, or snow? So here's the blue. Oh, I like that. That's very pretty. Or here's the snow. That's very pretty. I like that too. Or here's the plain blue. That's very pretty too. I think maybe we'll go with that. Since we're already using the blue up here, I think we'll go with that. Okay. So, how to make a blue page fit on a white page? Well, we just measure like this. Make a pencil line. Not with that pencil. That pencil needs to go to the sharpener. Throw it over there. Obviously, I made 3 or 4 scratch lines there with the pencil. Right about there. And then I'll need to cut it off right about here, I suppose. Okay, just a minute. Let me turn around here and do some slicing and dicing. we go. I do want to put this under here just to make this page fully available to me so I can see the outline of it. You have to forgive me for clearing my voice every now and then. Okay. Does it matter? That side? Okay, we'll go that way. So welcome new subscribers. So good to have you all here. And welcome back to all my followers, my channel goers. It's good to be back with you. Hated being away for so many days. It was driving me crazy, to be honest with you. Hard to be away when you like to make videos. Looks like I got a little lump under there or something. It's a lumpy one. It's kind of like how I make my gravy. Lumpy. I'm much better at the gravy by what was pre-made in the jar. My mom could make the best gravy, I'll tell you. Always. It was always great. And smooth as glass. It was always so good. Gosh, I miss her cooking. Goodness. Been a long time since my mama was here. And I miss her every day. I think maybe this way. There. Now I do have a square of Christmas fabric in here, I think. This is a moda fabric, and this is what it's called. "42 squares, 100% cotton." It's a charm pack, 5-inch squares. I got it off of Amazon. It's beautiful little Christmas squares. I love that top one. It's very pretty. Oh, that's pretty. But I think I bought it because it has some blue pieces in it. But I just love some of that red. Oh, isn't that beautiful? There's a blue. There's a blue with berries. There's a blue without berries. Oh, look at that. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's put it up here though. We can maybe put some words down there. Let me look up there. Sometimes it helps me to look up at the camera and see what's there. I can't talk when my throat is stretched upward. Don't know. It's different, and I think that's why I like it, is because it's different. So let me get this glue down. Come down, wherever you are. I was listening to Dawn. Is it Dawn? I can't think of the name of her channel. But she puts a little more acetone in her Fabri-Tac if it gets thick like this. We're going to have to write her and ask her about that. Because if that helps to, you know, make it less goopy, that would be great. Because it does get rather goopy after a while. So I wonder if a little bit of acetone would help. It's kind of acting like hot glue. Yeah, it's just coming up. It's really weird. Look at that. It's kind of like there's something caught in the... Kind of like it has a snot glob somewhere. A snot glob. You ever heard of a snot glob? Gracious sakes. This might be an effort that's not going to work with this glue today. Of course, I did not get in here to heat up any of my glues or anything like that. I just came in when I finally felt good enough to and went right to work. Got a video started, I think I told you that. So I'm uploading. Okay. Don't want to get one of those glue globs on here. Oh, no. Don't do that. Okay. We'll see if it comes up. It might. It might. Oh, there goes my phone. My phone says hello to you. Okay. I know the Fabri-Tac would have worked, not lurked. It's lurking over there. It's stewing. Because it knows it's being a bad glue today. It's having a bad glue day. And when it has a bad glue day, we can have a bad glue day too. Okay. So there's that page. Okay, so that brings us to here. Now, what should we do? What should we do? Now on this one we could go with this one because it rather matches that in similarity of size of you know, blue shapes, this little squares and rectangles, and here you have similar, but it's in these larger squares, but there's lots of blue and little blue shapes with the birds and stuff. So, you know, to me that kind of works quite well. Well enough that I'm going to go with it. I'm just going to turn my book a little sideways here so that I can measure this better on that page. I'm not going to go all the way into that book there, although it does kind of look like it would fit pretty good in there. I'm just afraid of that edge kind of curling in there and then not gluing itself down. I definitely would rather have them slightly smaller than the page and have them fit nicely. Okay, let me cut this one off. I have two marks down there. Which one is it? This one. That one's a birdhouse. That one's the line. Okay. My husband had to remind me today that I can't let myself get in a depressive mode about being ill. So, he's right. You know, you gotta help yourself out as much as possible when you're not feeling good. It's hard to do sometimes. Sometimes you just wanna, You want to feel good every day. And that's just not life, is it? So I was like, yeah, you're right. I know. I wanted to just sulk and cry, but I decided that it was time to get up and work on videos and get back to working here. Usually coming into the art room totally changes my brain landscape. So I really, do appreciate that about art and creativity, is that it really can change the landscape in your brain a little bit. Not always. It's not a sure thing all the time. But it sure can help, whether you do videos or just, go and play for a while. Get your brain busy on other things. So been watching a lot of Hallmark Christmas movies. Boy, getting me in the Christmassy mood, I tell you. I'd love to just do a super tree this year and really decorate it and, all that kind of stuff. See all those great Hallmark trees. And anybody out there have one of those Balsam Hills trees? They're so expensive, but I keep having to replace my fake tree every few years. We used to always do a live tree, but I'm not going to put a live tree in my house after the fires this year. So I am going to go back to a fake tree again this year. I would love to do a live tree. We used to do really tall ones when the kids were little. Gosh, it was so cool. Love that. Oh, and I love this. Isn't that pretty? So I have this card here. I don't know why it has that plastic on the back. It's not something that can be removed. It's the National Audubon Society. But isn't that cool? Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. I love this, but it doesn't have the winter theme in it. So it has more of a fall theme. So I think I'll save it for fall. Let's see. What else do we have? Kind of feel like that page needs something. Don't know what yet. Oh, you know what it's right at the beginning of the book, though. Maybe it just needs a fabric flip there. I mean, we have a little piece of fabric there. Maybe this could become a fabric flip. Let's see what we have. Well, we have this. It won't be that big. Oh, that one's pretty. This is very pretty too. Oh, look at this one. Too close. Oh, look at this one. know it's green and the book is blue. But that is pretty. Now, I also have one of these rollers. And I was also thinking, oh, look at this. To wish you all. To wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Go in the wrong direction. Oh boy, it's really fuzzing up. It's getting fuzzy around here. Okay, here's the blues. Oh, you know, I think maybe with this page, this won't work right anyway. Because it's too busy. Okay. Let's take that away for a minute. Let's take these away. So I'm not thinking about them. And let's come back to that page. Get some words down there. What kind of words could we have? I know there's some words in here somewhere. Maybe not in this box. This one's just kind of the leftover stuff. Bits and pieces. And is it this one? Let's get rid of some garbage. Let's move these over here. Let's move the lace into the lace container over there. Let's move the receipt over there. It will definitely have to go to... oh, you know what? I might have a Tim Holtz that would work really good. Nothing says we have to stick to this. Make sure there's nothing left in that package. Okay. There's a lady. Here's a Santa. I wonder if I have a big Santa. Big Santa would be very cool. To and from. That needs to be up there, doesn't it? Oh, that's cool. That would work. That just kind of takes up space, doesn't it? Maybe just a basket. That's too big. That would make a very nice belly band there, wouldn't it? I think we'll put that right there. Does it need anything else with it? I don't think it does. We have this already. I mean, it could have that under it. It would be better if the 25 was showing. We could circle it in red. My finger's not working. There, how about like that? Let's try it. Let's try it. There's that. It's hard to get around all these little doodads. Then you have crunching everything up. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here, right about there. So this needs to go right about there. Stay there. Let's go right about there. There. Try and put that down very carefully so that the glue doesn't wish out and get all over everything. So see if you get stuck on a page, like I just did on the page after this one, then just let it go for a while and go find another page and let the magic start happening. And try to remember, you don't have to stick with just the brand you're using of paper or ephemera or anything. You can use whatever you want. And you can use your own. You can use somebody else's if you have permission. Make sure you have permission. You can use another company. Nothing says you have to stick right within a certain brand, unless that's what you're trying to accomplish. There, I like that. Okay. Now this page. This page. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do? Now we could, like I said, we could make this a belly band. We can either, let me just look at what we have back here. Pieces. If we put this on here, we could have a nice wide belly band. And we wouldn't really have to cover up the full page, would we? I think maybe we'd decorate this one up a little bit. That would give us a very nice spot right there, and we wouldn't necessarily have to do the whole page. So, I think maybe I will cut this off right there, and maybe right there. Stretch over here. Let's see if that's going to fit. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. Erase my pencil lines. Inky dinky doo. So I think I've told you before, I'm not inking up the blue because it's already dark. I don't think it needs to be inked. And we can try it, see if it makes a difference. Let's see. Well, you can see it a little bit. It's not super shadowy or anything, but it does create some mystery. Okay, now, is that what we want to do? And there we would go. I mean, there would still be words under there. If somebody wanted to peek in there and see what the book was. There's no bad words on that page. Okay, so we have to ink this up. Oh goodness, it's always so hard to ink stuff up like this. Let's see if we can go from the back. And I don't really like to do that because the glue doesn't set in there quite as well, I don't think. So if you can't ink the edges, at least you can kind of ink around it, and that gives you the idea that maybe the edges are all inked up. And because I'm not going to cover this whole page, I'm going to go ahead and run ink down the side and around the edges. Just to kind of, once again, give it a little mystery. Does it look mysterious to you? There we go. A little bit. Okay, let's glue this one. Oh, isn't that pretty? I'm using my bird. Bye, bird. Kisses, kisses. You'll be safe under here. No chopping your wings off. Just putting you in a birdhouse for a while. There we go. Now this one. Yeah, inking it from the back really doesn't help get the edges any better. I guess it's just better to ink around the front and get as much as the sides and edges as you can. But just inking the front helps. Oh goodness. Alrighty. Make sure we have the stem end down. Now I could just use this as the belly band itself, but as you can see with all of its things sticking out of it, it would get caught up on everything. And it wouldn't be a fun one to use. It would be complicated and miserable and, you know, that kind of thing. We don't love miserable. We are art people. We love fun and no misery. And could just say beautiful Christmas. If we're going to say beautiful Christmas, I'm going to say it with a little bit of blue ink around it. Not there. Salty Ocean. Blueprint sketch. Well, the only way to decide is to take a piece of paper that is white and that's purple and that's green. That's red. Here's a no color. That's pretty. Kind of a purpley blue, isn't it? That does look like a blueprint. Yep, it does. There's that one. That's very pretty too. Oh, here's the speckled egg. I love speckled egg. And the other one is another Salty Ocean. So I think what I'll do is give this some of this speckled egg. Sorry if I'm not on camera. I'm way over here in the corner all by myself, leaving you out. These are Prima, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, ephemera from Prima Marketing. Christmas in the Country. Now I'm going to go just very lightly with the espresso color. Going to be gentle just around the edge, just to define it just a little bit better. And I think, no, I'm not going to put any, well, I could. Okay, shh, let's look. I have one. Okay. be okay that way. Throw that one back in the drawer. Throw that over there. Throw that there. And that there. Okay, we've thrown things about. I think this tip may be globbled up again. I'm sure globbled is a word. Do you think? No? Sure it is. Globbled up is a good word for globbled up. Look at that. It is going to be a beautiful Christmas, isn't it? No matter what happens this Christmas, whether we all get to be with our families or on our own, it'll be a beautiful Christmas. I'm already asking for Christmas lists from the grandkids. We have about a dozen grandkids now. Yeah, that's nice. A little expensive at Christmas time. There, look at that. Perfect. Okay, we're distressed enough inks, so we'll put you over there. Throw the blue one up there. Bring this back over. And we're going to glue this down. Now remember, it's a belly band. We don't want to glue the whole back. See, now that would be something that I would do. I would just go about my business and do it, and then I'd be like, "Aww." And I'd have to say to myself, "What did you do that for?" Come on. Don't do that. There. That's nice. I like it. That's the fun part about adding ephemera and stuff to these, is that they start taking on this beautiful life, and it's like, oh, I love this. It's so fun. So fun. So this is a title page. It's going to need a title on it. Don't know. Here's a Together Always. That's very pretty. There's a big Goldie elk. Oh, reindeer, sorry. Christmas Greetings. That's a to and from. I should put that there. Well, it could still go there, couldn't it? Leave that there. To and from, or no, not to and from, but title page. Now this is a winter album. It's not necessarily Christmas, is it? Shine Bright. Look at that. That fits. That's very nice. The one I always love, I wonder if I still have one. Oh, look at this one. It's a chipboard piece. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. But the one I always love, I probably don't, oh, I love this one in the big one. Oh, I would love that in a big one. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Like to go scan that and make it bigger. That's pretty. This is pretty because it's in the blue colors. Get that in here. Just Santa. Dig down to the bottom. Don't know. It really needs some words there, I think. I mean, that brings us back to Christmas. Christmas. There's a smaller one. I think I must have some more Christmas ephemera somewhere. But you know, it's not all about Christmas. That's pretty. Well, I'm so stuck on that page, so I think what I will do is go out and maybe eat my lunch and then come back. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Okay. All right, so we have that. Red Star cough drops. I don't know if I want to have any cough drops on here. Don't want anything about sickness. No. I wish that would fill that in. Special delivery. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to leave this like this, and I am going to let you go for right now. I did bring these to add to this page. So I'm going to leave those in here because I know I want them in there somewhere. And I'm going to look through my Christmas stuff and see if I have a few more items that would work with this book. You're the cheap. Bah. There, if you were sleeping, that woke you up. Oh, sparkly lights. Okay, so we are right there for now. And the book is starting to get a little alligator mouth now. So that's something I have to think about now. Because we still have things to put in pockets, right? So, and we'll need to make probably a Christmas collage board for that. So we can cut it up into journal cards and tags. We will use a lot of this too for that. Okay, well, thank you for joining me today, and I will hang in there and be with you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. Take care, everybody.